Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. I thought I would just leave it on this nice little display at the beginning of each flight, just because it gives us a nice look at where we are. And as you can tell from the title, we're in Pai. Pai is a smallish town up in the very north of Thailand, and it's surrounded by beautiful, beautiful mountains. It's where backpackers go to find themselves, if you catch my drift. And yeah, it's a party kind of a place, but it's also a very serene and spiritual kind of place. And I've not been there myself, I have to admit, but it's on my list of places to visit in Thailand. Anyway, yeah, so I saw this pop up on the on simmarket.com, and I thought I would give it a try. Price of this is a really reasonable. Ooh, let me just turn all this off. 5.99 euros, which I think is a great price for an add-on piece of scenery. Oh, it's giving me back all this. I don't know why it keeps resetting like my settings here. Anyway, now one of the things that I just straight off the bat, just the advertising of this, it's hard to actually tell what comes with this airport. It just, all it does is it gives information about the airport itself, the history of it, which is cool, but what do we get with it? And my answer to that is not a great deal, if I'm honest. The file size is 26 megabytes, so I think this is, sorry, I'm gonna have to switch this off, if I can remember where it is. Is it this one? It's the flight assistant, maybe? No, it's not. It's actually in the main settings. Oh, that's super annoying. Every time there's a little update or like a package needs updating, it kind of resets itself. Anyway, we'll ignore it. We'll just carry on. What was I saying? Yeah, so this is not a huge extensive area. This is really just the perimeter of the airfield. Now, I'm guessing that not many people are going to want this pretty obscure place in quite a remote part of Thailand. But obviously, my channel, I have a lot of Thai followers, and Sawadee Krap to you guys, and also expats as well who live here in Thailand. And yeah, so this might be of interest to some of you. Anyway, if not, you get to see a new new area or a new piece of scenery. Okay, let's get this thing started up. Strobe on, let's turn our fuel on. Mixture is full and prop is full forward. I think we're good to go. Crack the throttle, clear prop. Okay, right, we are going to have to ignore these, I do apologise. Alright, let me just sort my view out here a little bit. That's going to do it. Okay, so first impressions, just as we taxi, let me just release the brakes here. As we look out, I mean, these are very, very Thai looking buildings. They've done a great job on the modelling here, and I have actually checked out some photos, because I obviously haven't been here myself, but I have checked out some photos and it does look very accurate. So that's nice. All right, taxi lights on. Let's taxi on out. Let's go. Which way's the wind coming from? I did see a windsock. Is it right there? Hang on. Anyway, it's very, very calm, so I'm not too bothered. Beautiful, beautiful area surrounded by mountains. Oops. All right, stop telling me off. I do know what I'm doing, honest, just about. These buildings look very Thai, so I think maybe just around the outside of the airfield, they've actually put in some maybe handcrafted buildings and stuff. All right, flaps out. Okay, that looks nice. I like that. That's convincing. All right, here we go. Takeoff power is set. You're not taxiing anymore, mister. Oh, go away. Some of you might think I actually do need those, but I don't. Right, anyway, take off. In fact, I had a comment in one of my last videos saying, I've never actually seen you do a good landing. So, I hope to redeem myself. And you're quite right, I haven't done a good landing for a while in the past few videos. Don't know why. I do find actually, and this is not an excuse, but I do find that as a pilot in the real world, it is a lot easier in real life. Does anyone else think that? Yeah, see, look, I've got all of those landmark things up, which are not really what I want. Alright, so we'll do a flyby. Now this, again, I do have an issue with the way Bing displays the colors and textures in Microsoft Flight Simulator in Thailand. It's not very accurate. Google is, without a doubt, better. Go away. Just objectives, that's it. Can I turn this off? I can't. Yeah, so this is a great area to fly if you want to practice visibility, like in the monsoon season. Let's just see if we can run directly over it now. There you go. There's a nice top-down view, kind of the airfield. It's nicely done. Is there a ton of stuff to see? No, but then it's €5.99. So, is this a cool area to fly? Totally. Look at it. Thung Yao, that's another town, I believe. But yeah, you can see here there's sort of mist rolling down the mountains, and they've just, the lighting in the recent update is really gone a long way in my book. But yeah, this is the town of Pai. What's missing really, and I don't know if the developers would ever get to see this, but if they do, like, I know that there's up in the mountains, in the hilltops, there's yurts and there's like little kind of rooms where you can stay and have an amazing view. That would be cool. And tents and things like that. So that would be pretty cool if that was all modeled in. But I'm pretty sure a better job can be made of the actual town of Pai. But then, you know, it's an obscure place. I'll give you that. All right, flaps out, landing lights on. Here we go with the best landing I've ever done, at least today. Gotta redeem myself. All right, airspeed looking good. Want to maintain about 55 knots. Oh, you're so distracting and annoying. I don't know why there always seem to be trees right in the way of the Alright, power off, holding the nose, holding the nose, holding the nose, there we go. Oh crap! Just kidding, I did that on purpose. There you go. I don't know if that redeemed myself or not. I am actually having rudder issues. Jesus. Alright. What the hell is going on with my rudder? I promise that's not my fault. I mean, what do you think? That was a pretty soft touchdown, wasn't it? Let's do one more, and I'm going to try and keep the rudder central. I made a little kind of correction with the rudder and it went mental because, again, it's reset my sensitivity settings. That's not an excuse, I promise. I am actually a reasonable flight sim pilot. Isn't that like saying, trust me, I'm a doctor or something? I don't know. Anyway, right. Here we go. Tiny little base leg. That's what she said. And then on to final.
500.
Alright. Flaps out. Stall speed on this thing is ridiculous, about 37 knots. So we're going to try and aim. Again, I'm not going to touch the rudder pedal in fear of it doing what it did. But we're going to try for a perfect stall, stalling just above the ground. Ballooned a bit. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. And the stall speed on this thing is literally, look, if I try and pull up now, I can actually just about take off. Crazy. Fun little plane. Really is. But there we go. We're on the center line. I don't know. I probably couldn't have done much better than that. So you guys can let me know. Have I redeemed myself as a sim pilot? I put the gear down, I promise. I turned the APU on. Turning my landing lights off now. My taxi lights are going on. Am I being a little bit facetious here? Maybe. There we go. So guys, that is Pai Airport. That's my review. I think it's cool. Let's just jump out. I think it looks very good. What they have modeled, they've done a good job of it. There's just not that much of it as far as I can tell. But I wouldn't expect a lot for $5.99. But the quality, like I said, is decent. So if this is cool, I'll put the link in the description. You can go and check it out yourself if you're interested in Pai International. Actually, it's not. I think it was an international airport. No, it wasn't. They had commercial flights coming in and out of here, but now they don't, I believe. Anyway, something like that. Guys, thank you so much. Hope you've enjoyed this, and a big shout out to my Thai audience. Sawadee krap, Chok Dina krap, and of course to the expats that follow me in Thailand. And maybe we'll all go up to Pai one day, go flying, and have a few sing beers. But anyway, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Do appreciate all the support, and I'll catch you later on. Take care.